Introduction to metaphors and similes. Metaphors and similes are both figures of speech used to compare two things, but they do so in different ways. While they both help make writing more vivid and expressive, understanding their differences enhances effective communication. What is a metaphor? A metaphor directly compares two unrelated things by stating that one thing is another. It doesn't use the words like or as, but instead implies that two things share qualities. For example, time is a thief suggests that time steals moments, just like a thief takes things. What is a simile? A simile compares two things using the words like or as. This direct comparison highlights the similarities between two different things. An example of a simile is, her smile was as bright as the sun, drawing a comparison using as. Key difference in comparison method. The primary difference between metaphors and similes lies in the way the comparison is made. A metaphor is a more implicit comparison, saying one thing is another, while a simile explicitly states how two things are similar using like or as. Strength and impact of metaphors. Metaphors are often considered more powerful because they create a stronger image by equating one thing with another. This can add depth and complexity to writing, making it more poetic and thought-provoking, as seen in expressions like, "The world is a stage." Similes for clarity and emphasis. Similes are typically clearer and easier to understand, as they directly show the similarity between two things. They are often used in everyday speech to make descriptions more relatable and accessible, like saying, "His voice was as smooth as silk." The subtlety of metaphors. Metaphors tend to be more subtle and can offer a broader, more nuanced comparison. Because they don't use like or as, metaphors can challenge the reader or listener to think more deeply about the relationship between the two things being compared. Similes in everyday language. Similes are common in everyday language and often help to simplify or emphasize an idea. They can create instant visual images that are easy to grasp, such as, "Her hair was as soft as cotton candy," making it easy to picture the comparison. Use of metaphors in literature and poetry. Metaphors are frequently used in literature and poetry because of their ability to convey deeper meanings and evoke emotional responses. They can transform ordinary ideas into something profound, allowing for more creative and layered expressions. Use of similes in everyday speech. Similes are often more familiar and easier to use in everyday conversation, providing a quick and clear comparison that people can immediately understand. They help make language more colorful and engaging, as seen in sayings like, "as fast as lightning." Conclusion. Choosing between metaphors and similes. Both metaphors and similes are useful tools in writing and speech. While metaphors are more direct and powerful, similes provide clarity and simplicity. The choice between the two depends on the context and the desired effect of the comparison.